Hi, everyone. Welcome to a brand new episode of Weather University. I'm Storm Tracker 8 meteorologist Jacqueline Waters. Of course, not alone, but also not with Maddie D because he's now on evenings. So I'm here with my friend Delaney Hall.
Hi, I always say this disclaimer.
I knew it.
Not a meteorologist. I'm here to answer or ask questions as a viewer.
I just realized. Oh, never mind. I thought I didn't have my clicker. Sorry.
We have all the things now.
Yes.
We're good. Okay.
But I mean, I'm glad you're here with me.
Thanks for having me.
I hope you enjoyed it. At least you learned some new things.
I always learn things.
And we chit chat and we have fun. So today we're going to talk about. I was just telling you this right before we started. I can't believe it's almost May. Like I really can't. Didn't you feel like it flew by?
April did fly by. January felt like the longest month for a lot of people.
Yes.
It was a heavy news month. February is just a short month in general. March, I don't know. April, I think people are just really looking forward to warmer weather. And so they're every single day, they're like, okay, we're one step closer to summer, one step closer. Yeah, I can't believe it.
And I mean, I guess also we had a lot of winter storms this winter. And then
a lot of snow days.
Yes.
Yeah.
In February and I can't remember if it was in March, but it's been flying by.
Yeah.
It started off slow, and now we're in April 28th.
I know.
And Thursday is May. It's going to be May. I had to do it at least once. I said it how many times this morning?
So many.
For those that don't know, that's a Justin Timberlake reference. You'll probably hear me say it at least 8 more times this week.
Probably, yes.
But so in April, flew by. We've had quite a few above average days. Those are those mustard colored boxes, and then quite a few below average days. Those are those blue boxes. No records were broken in high temperatures, and we've only had 3 seasonable days.
And I remember, Matt, we had that first stretch there, like the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. Everyone was so excited because it was really warm out. And that weekend, I remember I wanted to like do some planting.
Yep.
And Matt was like, you got to really hold off. And thank goodness I did, because look at 7 through the, like, it's crazy how
look
cold
at the
it got.
overnight lows.
Right. My plans would have been done so.
You're exactly right. So that's a good point. You made it before. See, you should be a meteorologist. But
Sister,
you're a great
that is a tall order, but I appreciate it.
But I mean, Delaney's right. That first week of April, we were in the 80s, and I mean, it came pretty early, but then you could look at the overnight lows. I mean, that's April 9th. We dropped below freezing, and that's in Richmond. So the outlying areas even dropped closer to the low 20s.
Right.
So overnight lows, it's been pretty mixed bag as well. Some above average overnight lows, some below average overnight lows, more seasonable lows than compared to the highs. But yeah,
It hasn't been a bad month.
No, it hasn't been a bad month. And there was a lot of nice weather too.
Yeah.
And even looking beyond our, not beyond, I almost said beyond our 8 day, beyond what happened, which I just showed you, our 8-day temperature trend, we're looking at above average temperatures.
Nice.
Which I know we talked a lot about cicadas today.
Yes.
And that means the cicadas are just around
Because
the
they
corner.
have to reach, the ground has to reach 64 degrees, right? I don't know anything about the temperature of the outside and
I don't really know much about like soil temperatures, and that's a whole nother branch of meteorology. But immediately when the temperatures in the air warm up, that helps with, I mean, that's what I would think at least.
Where were you in 2008, the last time we had cicadas? Or Virginia had cicadas, I should say.
New York.
Okay, so did you even see them?
Well, we had cicadas last year, didn't we?
A different brood, I believe.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
Don't quote me on that.
No, you're right. You're right. It was a different, because I looked it up today. But I thought they were all called cicadas. But
there's different broods from what I think. There's a scientist watching.
I was definitely in New York.
Okay.
I kind of remember it, like the big shells.
They're gross because I completely understand natural cycles of nature and ecosystems and such, but it's like when you crunch on them and stuff. Here for, they're coming for 5 to 6 weeks. Allison said in her report early this morning, so it's okay.
I'm like so itchy thinking about it.
No, it's okay. We'll get
and
through
then
it.
The snake story.
I know.
Oh, gosh. Yeah. I mean, we have a lot to look forward to. The cicadas is not one of them, honestly, but I know they're important for our ecosystem. I respect them. I will just be running the other way. So so nice temperatures, that's something to look forward to. I mean, even today, it's going to be in the 70s, but that's above average. Our average high is 74 this time of year. And then 80s tomorrow, upper 80s to near 90 by the middle of the week. Well, we add in the risk of some really can't complain. Or can you? Because we have the pollen too.
You can't have everything, I guess.
I've been struggling with the pollen. We'll talk about that too. But also the next 8 days, we have pretty mild overnight. So I know Matt said it. I've said it on air. You're more than likely okay to start planting now. I don't see anything in the next 8 days. But even in the next 2 weeks, no hints of any really cold air pushing in. So
okay, good.
A lot of people wait for Mother's Day weekend, but at least I think we're okay. And I've heard Matt say it, so I feel more confident saying that.
Yeah, we actually had Lewis Ginter, Botanical Garden, on our show last week to talk about some spring planting tips. And a big takeaway from that is if you're new to gardening or you want to add to your existing one, there's a ton of seed sales like everywhere. You just kind of have to find where you want to plant and get your seed. To know, especially with, how expensive it is to just be right now, that you can score some deals with those seeds.
Yes. That's awesome. And also this weekend I hosted book club.
Right.
I'm hoping you can make the next one. But we planted, we didn't plant, we painted, we Mod Podged.
I saw that. It was pretty. Yeah.
Because April showers bring May flowers. I always try to do a theme each month. And we picked our book actually with an Easter egg hunt. So I hid Easter eggs around my apartment, and the last one found was the book we're reading next month. But we Mod Podged flower pots, and they came out really good. It was so easy.
It's perfect time of year for it too.
Yes, if anyone wants to do it, it's really easy. You just tear apart 2 pieces of napkins. You have to get like 2-ply or 3-ply napkins, and I got like pretty floral ones, and then you just Mod Podge it on. It's very easy. So next month we're gonna plant some seeds, maybe from a seed sale.
There you go.
But yeah, so we're getting towards that time of year. Very exciting. There's the flowers, and it brings the pollen. Do you suffer with allergies?
Usually yes, but for some reason I suffer a little bit, but sometimes I'm like down for the count. I can't breathe. I've had a little bit of nasal stuff, but I have not been hit crazy hard. My poor husband is sneezing and coughing and fighting for his life. So it stinks.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. I know a lot of people have said, is it like the worst season that we've had in a while? Richmond's one of the worst cities for allergies.
Right.
But I mean, I don't remember pollen ever, like, at least seeing it this green. Like, my car is green.
It was so green. I remember the first weekend in April, and I was running errands on the weekend, and I would turn down my neighborhood, and it almost looked like when snow is on the ground, and you see tire tracks, but it was green. Yeah. And I was like, we can't, my poor dogs are outside. Like, everyone was.
My dog's been suffering.
Yeah.
I keep giving him baths. Your dogs suffer from allergies?
Yes. I have a golden doodle who just is naturally allergic to everything because he's hypoallergenic. So he's allergic to everything. But for them, and for us, it was the tree pollen, right?
Yes.
That's the green, and then it transitions.
Yes. Yeah, so that's what I was going to get to. So tree pollen should be ending shortly.
Okay.
Still around right now. And then grass pollen really starts up this right now through mid-June. That's what I struggle with most with.
Okay.
I've been struggling a little bit already though. Nothing too bad. And then weed pollen, ragweed is from mid-August through the first killing frost or freeze.
I remember Matt always talking about the ragweed. I'm like, it's August. Why am I coughing? And he's like, you're not going crazy.
It's a long pollen season.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, the next few days, we are going to stay with extreme levels of pollen.
Great.
So we have the sunshine. The thing we have to take as the loss is the pollen.
I know, it's always so hard because it's like we get off work at what, like 12:30, and you're like, oh, I could go like read a book on the back deck, but do I want to, cut my losses? But it'll be enough.
Yes,
we'll be fine.
Only a few more months.
Yeah,
until we pollen.
We'll be fine.
Also, the good news is we'll have some relief for the middle portion of the week.
Good.
It's because we have scattered showers and storms moving in. It's not going to bring a whole lot of relief. So we're still going to run high because it's just late day scattered showers and storms. But at least we have something.
Now, are these like washout days?
No.
Okay.
No washout days. It's basically this system that's moving in. And it's actually what we call in meteorology. And I won't get nitty gritty of it. But basically a omega block. You have two pressure systems, and they basically just block a weather system over us. So we're going to stay with that same system, unsettled weather, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. The morning hours for all of these days look dry with partly sunny skies. Each day looks warm, as you saw in the temperature trend. So I wouldn't cancel any plans, have the rain jacket, have the umbrella for any late day plans, but we do have that scattered shower and storm risk. So that will help a little bit. And April's also been very wet. We actually did reach a record on April 11th. We had 1.37 inches, which broke our record. But it's interesting because I was making sure all these numbers were right earlier. 1.37 inches on April 11th. You see April 7th?
Yeah, it's more.
Yeah, so it's more. It's just April 7th, we've had more rain than 1.37 inches.
So it was, even though it's more, it didn't break a record.
No. Yeah. So, I mean, you could have, if you had 4 inches of rain one day and then like one day years ago and then today, it's hard to like think about. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like each day is on its own.
Right.
So just say you had the record, just say we were to get rain today. We had a record that was 3 inches, which is a lot of rain in a day. That happened 5 years ago. And we got like 1.9 inches. That's a lot of rain still in a day, but it'll just be a wet day. We won't break a record.
Break the daily record. Yeah, that makes sense.
So yeah, so far this month we got 3.54 inches of rain. It's been pretty wet. And if you're thinking that, you're right, because we're running above average rather, for the month. So usually this time in the month, we see about 2.83 inches. So we're about 3/4 of an inch over. And it's been a wet year also, which is good. We like the rain showers, especially in the spring season, because it helps with the flowers. And also we have wildfire season.
And allergies.
And allergies, yep. And it helps wash my car, so I don't have to do it.
There you go.
But also, I don't know too much on this. It's not one of my expertise, but I've heard in the past that a lot of rain in the spring also helps makes things more vibrant.
Okay, I could see that.
Yeah, so we don't want to be in a drought either. So, I mean, so far this year we've got though. It's been wet. And Delaney asked me earlier, she said, is it true that April showers really bring May flowers? And I did a little research for you, Delaney, because I didn't want to just make it up. And it is true. So a lot of it has to do with soil health and making sure you keep things saturated. But also I was reading into the rain showers help provide nitrogen to the flowers, which is essential for plant growth, gives water, nutrients. And then also the rain showers help wash away some debris from the plant leaves, which improve the ability to photosynthesize.
See, that makes sense because I figured there was some scientific value in that statement, but if you're ever bummed out about the rain and you're like, oh, well, April, and you're like, okay.
Yeah.
But that makes sense.
Yeah.
We'll have to see how vibrant the flowers are.
That's true, because it is just kind of like, it's not just in weather.
Yeah.
But in like a hard time of your life, April showers bring May flowers.
And you're like, okay. I was just curious. So thank you for looking that up for me.
Welcome.
That was very sweet of you.
You're welcome. Hey, what's the rainbow? It's rain showers bring rainbows. There's like a bunch of weather sayings that you hear people saying. You're like, is there actually truth behind that? And there is truth behind this one. So thank you for asking me, Delaney.
You're welcome.
Also, warmer temperatures are important for the flowers too. So we've seen that. We've seen a lot of water. That's great news. And we're getting into May. It's going to be May. Twice in one episode.
There you go.
But looking at May, so we're April 28th, it's Monday. I keep losing my track of days. So 3 days away from the beginning of May. And our average high at the start of the month is 75 degrees. Our low is about 51 degrees. And then towards the end of the month, we're usually 80s. That's our seasonable norm. Am I okay?
Did you take a breath? Are you okay?
I need more coffee. Our average low this time of year is 60 degrees. I almost said 60 inches. And then what we usually see for rainfall amounts is 4 inches for the month. So
I'm looking forward to those 80s, especially with Memorial Day so close. Big day.
Yeah, big day. Big summer season upon us. Wow. Okay, so May is just around the corner, and Cinco de Mayo is almost here.
That's right.
It's on our 8-day outlook now. When I was putting the forecast together today, I lose track of days a lot. I think we all know that.
Yeah.
But also, I lost track of the month a little. And then I was just like going through. I'm like, wait, I'm going to put a Cinco de Mayo on the calendar. I'm like, that means it's May. Before Cinco de Mayo, obviously. And that's when I realized it's going to be May. 3 times. I didn't mean it that time. but yeah, so this is our 8-day outlook. We're looking great today. Great to get outside, maybe do some planting, maybe go on a nice dog walk. No wind to deal with today. It was breezy yesterday. Did you get outside yesterday a little?
Yes.
Okay.
We did. It was so nice.
It was so
nice. I
nice.
just sat out there and just relaxed. Yeah. So I just sometimes need the sun.
Yes, it's so nice. Vitamin D is important. Today I'm going to play soccer.
There you go.
Yeah, I joined a soccer team, so I'm super excited. You. And we're going outside. They always played inside. It's with my church. And I said, you know, the weather's going to be nice. I just joined this team too. They're like, who is this girl? I'm like, the weather's going to be nice on Monday. We should go outside. They're like,
but they listened.
They did.
Aww.
Yeah, so we're going to play outside.
That's half the fun is being outside.
I haven't met anyone.
Have you played soccer before?
Yeah. Oh, for like 15 years.
Oh,
I just, with all my spine surgeries, I had to give it up.
Oh, can you like be careful?
I will.
You were like in a back brace last week.
I come in tomorrow morning looking a little.
To dial the phone today, you went like this and you went, no. And then you.
Because my back's been hurting. But
please take care of yourself.
I will. Okay. But moral of the story, don't get hurt out there. Watch out for the bugs. The cicadas aren't out there yet. Enjoy the sunshine. Tomorrow will be warmer. We'll also add in the breeze, so winds will be gusting about 20 to 25 miles per hour at times, so maybe fly a kite tomorrow. And then showers and storms move in Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And I know it looks a little bit scary on our 8-day, but it is just that late day scattered risk. So not a washout, not widespread rain. Maybe we'll see an inch of rain if we're lucky by the end of Friday. And then Friday night, that system moves offshore. We clear out for the weekend. A mixture of sun and clouds, temperatures in the mid-70s. Cinco de Mayo's looking great. Partly sunny skies and temperatures in the upper 70s.
Love it.
Me too.
That was a good episode.
Yeah. Any questions? I don't think no one's asked questions here. I was trying to
My main question was answered.
Okay. So. Good. And you answered, you didn't answer my question. You mentioned something before I did the very warm start to April and then the freezing.
Yeah.
You answered my prayers. That's a good way to put it.
Oh, yes. Always here for you.
Any last final thoughts? Anything you want to share?
Happy almost May.
Happy almost May. It's going to be May soon. Tune into 8 News at 9. 8. I'm losing track of the time now, too.
8 News at noon.
8 News at noon. Yeah. I'll say it a 5th time today. Actually, that's probably like the 50th.
Okay.
But yeah, with that, thanks for joining. I almost said 8 News at noon. Thanks for joining Weather University.
Okay.
I'm going to get it together. And I hope you all get out there and enjoy the beautiful sunshine today. And thank you for joining me, Delaney.
Yes, you're welcome. And you guys have a